PUBG Mobile is a fantastic game. I love it, and I'm sure a vast majority of the people watching this video right now enjoy it as well. I mean, after all, it's been at the top of the charts on the App Store and the Google Play Store for months and months on end. Millions and millions of people enjoy playing this game. But what if they got bored after a while? What if they played a really bad couple of matches and rage quits and wanted to try something a little bit different? Well, that's where this video comes into play. Today I'm going to show you all 10 iOS and Android games similar to PUBG Mobile that you can try out if you want a change of pace. This list isn't in order, and I'm not saying any of these games are better than PUBG Mobile, because the truth is, it's really hard to beat PUBG, but they're cool and worth mentioning. This is a non-sponsored video, so enjoy a video free of biased opinions. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoy, subscribe to the channel for more PUBG Mobile and other Battle Royale content, and let's begin. So, to start things off, the first game we're going to dive into is none other than Survivor Royale. You may have heard of this, may not, I don't know. But what I do know is the fact that this is quite the solid Battle Royale game. My best description of this is it's a more budget version of PUBG. Of course, the graphics are not going to be as good as PUBG, and it's arguably not going to perform and play as well as PUBG. But maybe it's something you can try out if you're experiencing a lot of lag, or your device just can't handle PUBG Mobile. It has a lot of the same weapons, it has very similar controls, and it even has the pan from PUBG Mobile. And the only major differences are the layout of the UI itself, the map, and things like vehicles. There are some pretty cool vehicles, and I'd say this game puts a heavier emphasis on fights in the water, with better ships and more water throughout the map. Try it out for yourself, and see what you think. Continuing on, another mobile Battle Royale game that is arguably one of the most popular games right now is a game called Garena Free Fire. This is not the budget version of PUBG, okay? Because it's very comparable to PUBG in many different aspects. It's a highly competitive mobile battle royale that a lot of big streamers are playing right now. And it's a lot different than PUBG in many aspects. There are only 50 people in a regular match, and matches take 10 minutes on average as opposed to almost 30 for PUBG matches, so it's a lot more intense. There are a lot of different characters you can play as, similar to what PUBG is beginning to do now, if we remember Victor coming out recently. A lot of different smaller game modes like Toxic Zone, Rush Hour, and Clash Squad. Custom rooms, a changing map each update, monster trucks from airdrops, and tons of different unique in-game items that set this game apart from PUBG. This is one of the best alternatives to PUBG in my opinion, but let me know in a comment what you think of this game. I'm curious in hearing your opinions. Next up, probably one of the most well-known games on this list is Rules of Survival. I know this game well because I played this game a lot on my channel back in late 2017 and late 2018. It's not nearly as popular as it once was, but it's still a very big game. It came out before PUBG Mobile, so everyone who is hyped to play PUBG on their phones played this one first. Because of this, the game has had a long time to develop a really unique set of characteristics, including multiple different unique maps, between 120 for the smaller map and 300 players in the bigger map in a Battle Royale match, a lot of different weird weapons, game modes, and vehicles, and a lot of funny things you wouldn't assume to be in this game. The developers added a silly aspect to Rules of Survival, so for example with a melee, you could choose to use a rubber chicken to beat people. If you're looking for a more comedic version of PUBG Mobile, this may be the game to try out. But wait, we're not done yet. We're only at our fourth game. Another game I want to show you guys is something called Cyber Hunter. Cyber Hunter is unique because it kind of combines PUBG Mobile and Fortnite Mobile into one game. You have a lot more movement options, and this is why they call it the next generation of Battle Royale games. If you like parkour, this game has it. Climbing up walls, gliding from the tops of tall buildings and mountains, and rolling your character to dodge enemies alongside a big underground element to the map, to a key feature to this game quantum cubes that can be used to craft different tactical devices like camouflage ability and physical barriers, this game has a lot of cool features. It'll definitely take some time getting used to because it has very different gameplay mechanics to PUBG Mobile, but once you get them down, you may really enjoy it. Probably one of the best games on this list, and my personal favorite game on this list, is a game that's been the talk of the gaming world a lot recently: Call of Duty Mobile. From my unbiased opinion, I'd say Call of Duty Mobile is one of the greatest mobile shooting games of all time. And you can see from my past videos I've made on the game how extensive Battle Royale gets in this game. And that's just one of the many different game modes this game has. You have free-for-all, you have team deathmatch, you have capture the flag, you have zombie mode, and so many other different game modes. With Battle Royale, you have one of the most beautiful maps I've ever seen in any Battle Royale game, unique classes that you can choose between before a match starts, gliding, realistic weapon mechanics, great vehicle mechanics, cool in-game mini events that you can trigger while the match is going on, and a ton of other aspects. I have so much to talk about this game, so please go in the description after you watch this video to check out my full comparison between Call of Duty Mobile and PUBG Mobile. It's a great video, and it'll teach you a lot about both games. Alright, so continuing on, another mobile Battle Royale game that's definitely worthy of your attention is something called Ride Out Heroes. Many of you all have probably never heard of this game, and hey, that's okay if you haven't. It's surprisingly stayed under the radar a lot in recent times. This game is currently only available for Android devices, though I'd expect it'll come out for iOS soon as it's only in beta right now. It's not been officially released yet. It's called the first multi-class Battle Royale game for mobile, meaning you can play as different heroes with different skill sets, sort of like combining Overwatch with PUBG. You can summon dragons and dinosaurs and other things to ride into battle. After you die, you can turn into a dragon yourself. There's a new way to revive teammates, and you can find things called relics all over the map. I think it'll be a really interesting game when it comes out. I guess we'll see what happens. So, have you heard of Crossfire Legends? It's another big mobile Battle Royale game that tons of people used to play back in the day. I know this because I still get tons and tons of comments from people every day asking if I can make a video on Crossfire for my channel. Crossfire was actually developed by the same company as PUBG Mobile, Tencent. So I'm just throwing that out there. Now, it is true the developers have probably discontinued development since it's not been updated since October of 2018, but it's still a lot of fun. It's pretty similar to PUBG Mobile in terms of gameplay experience, and of course, it's going to be different in other ways. I'd say it's a lot more clunky than PUBG, doesn't have as good of graphics as PUBG, and it sort of looks like a game from 2015 compared to PUBG looking like a game from 2017 or 2018. It's like Survival Royale though. It's better for people who keep having lag issues on PUBG Mobile. We're getting pretty close to the end here, and it's time to talk about another big mobile Battle Royale game for iOS and Android called Hopeless Land: Fight for Survival. You get 121 players and an intense Battle Royale match in Hopeless Land. It's got a heavy Asian influence with its map design, and you have a lot of really cool features such as nice gameplay mechanics, good controls, and pretty cool vehicles to control such as helicopters and other things. The nice thing about Hopeless Land is the developers really stressed on making this game available for all types of devices. So maybe you're watching this and you can't even play Survival Royale or Crossfire Legends because you keep getting lag issues in those games. Well, this game is probably your best bet at getting a game that actually works on your device. Download it, try it out, see what happens. Second to last, another massively popular game we have yet to talk about until now is a game called Knives Out. I really don't know how else to describe this game other than it being super similar to Rules of Survival, which we mentioned earlier, because it was developed at the same time as Rules of Survival. It's got better graphics than Rules of Survival though, so I would go as far to say that this is the game I would recommend to download out of the two. You have a lot of the same characteristics as PUBG Mobile, such as similar weapon physics, vehicle physics, controls, and items. But this game also has other unique game modes worthy of mentioning. There is a sniper battle game mode, team fights, and my personal favorite of 50v50, which is, I believe, a unique trait to this game. If you're wanting to try something completely different, download this game and try out 50v50. It's a lot of fun. And last, but certainly not least, one of the most exciting games on this list is one that has yet to be released yet. I said yet too many times. But it was in beta recently, and it's called Disorder. It's a squad-based mobile shooter centered around the theme of warfare in the year 2030, as they say, like a near-future post-apocalyptic setting, and it's pretty cool when you see footage of it. You have 20 teams of 5 players each, fighting for control of a nuclear missile on an island set in this post-apocalyptic time, and in 10 to 20 minutes, one team ends up winning. The developers claim this game will bring a more immersive experience than any other Battle Royale game out there, which is a pretty bold statement, I have to say. But hey, I guess we'll see when it finally releases. You have different characters on your team, and each has their own weapons and other skills, and a lot of other cool things surround this game. There might even be single player. I'm not sure what this game entails. I'm excited for this one, so let's keep ourselves updated for when this comes out. And hey, with that brings us to the end of our list. I hope you found this video pretty useful, and maybe you even found a new fun game to play in the process. I have tried quite a few of these games before, and while there isn't any I like more than PUBG Mobile, there's still a ton of fun, and I'll jump back into them every once in a while if I'm in the mood to try something different. My top picks for you guys would be Call of Duty Mobile, Disorder when it comes out, Free Fire, and Knives Out. Download whatever one you want using the download links below in the description, and leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much. Subscribe to my channel for more awesome content like this in the near future, and turn on post notifications so you're notified by my next video coming very soon. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you all later.